Read 180 by Elizabeth Sheward. What is Read 180? It is a reading intervention program created by Scholastic Incorporated, developed by a team of educators headed by Dr. Ted Hasselbring, a professor of special education at Vanderbilt University. Who can use Read 180? It is appropriate for struggling readers in grades 3 through 12, and is also appropriate for English language learners, special education students, and students with learning disabilities. The teacher materials include a teacher edition of the textbook called the R Book, professional development guide, a 3-part explicit differentiation guide, assessment tools, and student workshop videos, which can be viewed at the beginnings of reading workshops, which are the teacher-directed instruction time. Student materials include the textbook, once again called the R Book, software, audiobooks, and paperback books. How does Read 180 work? It is a complete classroom reading program, which is made to be used as a 90-minute reading block, just like we're required to use here in Florida. It begins with whole group instruction, followed by 3 20-minute centers using Read 180 software, small group direct instruction, and modeled and independent reading. Finally, there is a whole group wrap-up for 10 minutes. Whole group instruction is led directly by the teacher and teaches the skills of reading comprehension, vocabulary, writing, and grammar. The reading centers, there are 3. The first is a teacher-led small group instruction, which is great because the teachers can differentiate to meet the needs of the learners in that group. The software is differentiated for each individual student's needs, includes intensive skills practice, and has 4 zones for each passage. Student progress is monitored in a way that enables both teachers and students to be able to view it. Finally, there are independent and modeled reading centers, which include the use of paperbacks and audiobooks. The first zone of the software is called the reading zone. A passage appears, and the students can click once on a word to hear it pronounced, and twice to open up a window to learn more, such as the definition of the word and its origin. Students practice and record themselves reading the words. The skills that are addressed include fluency, phonics, vocabulary, and comprehension. The second zone is the word zone. Students listen to words being read from the passage. They identify the word as quickly as possible by clicking on it, and it addresses the skills of decoding and word recognition. The spelling zone helps students practice spelling by listening to a word, learning how to spell it, and trying to spell it. They receive feedback right away as to whether or not they spelled the word right and what mistakes they made. The success zone is the final zone. Students can only access it once they've demonstrated mastery in the other zones. Once they complete it, they can move on to a new passage. It addresses the skill of comprehension. Independent reading makes reading enjoyable through the use of paperbacks, which are leveled by Lexile score. The teacher will receive between 30 and 40 titles and 5 copies each for their classroom library. Modeled reading enables the students to listen to good reading skills through audiobooks. There are 12 titles with 5 copies each. There's been much success in Seminole, Dade, and Alachua County. The pros of this system include that it helps many groups, focuses on helping older students, it's differentiated, the software allows students to work at their own pace, it includes many items that include motivation, and it's made to fit the reading block and it's easy to implement. It's a little costly. It must be school-wide because a product license is necessary, and schools need access to computers. Thank you.